Hello everybody, my name is SKELD, and for this week of SKELD, I was able to get a lot of really good work done. First of all, official sponsor PCBWay. Second, I pivoted on my vertical spinner design. So originally I had the asymmetrical hammer. In theory, it worked really well, but pull up a video of it shaking its butt off. So instead, I made V2, which, if you can't tell, because one, it's on brand, two, it's symmetrical, so I don't have any problem of it shaking up, and pull a video of it going 100% speed. So yeah, once I did get that design finalized, I went on to make it a little more fun and a little more dangerous by making, if I can find it, by making it sharp. So here we have what it's gonna be looking like. There's a fly on my finger. This is what the new version is looking like. It's on my finger again, bro. So this is what the vertical spinner is looking like with the nice little Among Us on there. It's been coined the double ice cream sandwich of doom by Synovio because it kind of does look like an ice cream sandwich, and I'll be playing into that. You can also see that we added a nice little spike in there to add some lethality. And some other things that I have fixed on my robot. Here is V2. Here you can see on V2 that I originally had it so that you could screw on the forks and the edges from the inside. That was a big dumb idea of mine because it was really annoying. Once all the guts were in there, it was really annoying to actually put the screws in because there's just not that much space, especially with the Allen wrench and all that stuff. So what I ended up doing for V3, here's V3 in the chassis, is I changed it up with some other modifications. I have all the heat set inserts on the outside, and here are the brand new side plates, and you can see that we have the holes on the outside. So all we have to do is screw them on from the outside, and we should be fine. No more complexity. And we also have a nice little hole there so we can Velcro down the battery. My phone died, so now I'm recording on my computer, L on myself. But here on V3, we can see that I actually don't have a fork. Here, let's go to the Fusion model. Bah! So on the Fusion model, you can see that we have something that is a very large fork. And what this fork is meant to do is it's meant to actually lift up. And so when it does lift up, it will be within the constraints of the 12 by 12 inches that the robot has to be, but all I have to do is move backwards, those forks will fall down, and now I'll be able to reach other bots from a farther distance. And the reason I'm doing this is that one team actually has a very large area of reach. Show video here.
What speed is that?
And so I want to make sure that, I can at least touch them before they touch me. So with the forks, they are actually longer than their length of reach. So my bot will actually scoop up under them before they touch me. So I'll be able to lift them up just a bit, and hopefully with enough speed, I'll be able to hit them right on the bottom so, they go flying. Or at least that's the plan. So here we have a very large, we have the very large forks. You can see that here we have the fly. I see it. Hopefully I'll be able to beat Asher and Noah. And this week was also the 3D printed assessment with the chipboard prototype for the weapon. and that actually went really well. Something that I noticed is that the forks were so good at being so flush with the floor is that they actually got wedged beneath the arena and the concrete floor, and so my bot did get stuck. And also, while doing the 3D printed assessment, I actually peeled off the blue tape that was, on the floor, which is kind of crazy, but that's just something for me to know, to not really get near any of the walls, because that is a potential hazard, and I don't want to get, stuck there. I was able to drive the bot really well. Insert footage. And like I said, other than the bot getting stuck because of the forks, it went really well. I'm able to drive the bot comfortably, but my kinetic effector did prove to be really well. Insert footage here. And I think adding the spike was a really good feature, because while there is a lot of blunt force, that spike adds for some sharp force. So yeah, made a lot of good progress. Really good week in the development of SKELD, the combat robot. So yeah, remember, Inner Stealth, you're dead to me. And if you ever want to get your PCB manufactured, make sure you choose our good buddies over at PCBWay. I'll see you next week. Stay safe.